Are you ready now? Are you ready? Yeah. Ready? Hey you guys, I'm just sitting there really quick to film this video because I was going through my planner and I realized that we haven't filmed Zag's 5-month update yet, and he is going to be 6 months in like a week. What day is it today? Yeah, about a week. So we need to do that because he's 3 weeks into his 5th month. So I wanted to sit down and do that, but I don't have any of my sound like plugged in properly. It's downstairs. I don't want to go all the way down there and like get it. So we're just like, do you know what? We're just gonna do this. Sit down, film a little update for us because he's happy. He just woke up from a nap. You just had a really good nap, didn't you? Yeah. He's like, what is going on? What are we doing? As you can see, we sit now, like fully, completely. It's just a little part of Mama's lap, hey? Yeah. So lots has changed. He's 5 months old. This 5-month milestone was a big one for him. He had hold on, this is not, oh. He had so much going on. He said his first word, his first official word was mama, and he says mama all the time now. He said that on May 31st. So just a couple weeks ago, he said mama, which is the earliest any of my kids have said a word. Both of the other kids said mama at 6 months. We're not signing anything yet though, but I think we're close. Are you gonna say mama? Mama. I think we're close to saying milk, signing milk, right? Yeah. He has started, like, he's just been barreling down his solid food journey. He is loving that. I'm still in shock. If you watched my last update, then you know that like having a baby this age be eating already, it's kind of crazy for me, but he's just a ravenous little boy. He loves his milk. He loves his food. We're pretty much to the point now where we're going to be just pretty much eating all the things almost. Like we're starting to get out of those really early first foods and just having like pieces of whatever we're eating for dinner within reason. I'm trying to keep him away from grains until he's a year. Oh, excuse you, with the exception of soaked oats and my sourdough because it's fermented. Oh, excuse you, he got a little, there you go. He is loving food. He's very like savory. He likes all the savory salty flavors. He's okay with sweet things like fruits, but savory is where his heart is. His favorite food so far, I think, is sweet potato and butternut squash soup. That's a favorite one. And he loves bone broth, and he loves meat and broccoli. Are we talking about delicious foods? But he's been sitting up like a trooper for quite some time now, so he hangs out in that high chair and he knows that he's just like, let's go, let's eat. And we've started to really go into baby-led weaning now. I started with a couple of pureed things, which is also new for me just because he was so much younger than my other kids when they started eating. So now we're like, he's really got some confident chewing skills and he is really comfortable with baby-led weaning, so that's been fun. That's been really fun for us. He's huge. I think he's like 20 pounds now, so big lad at 5 months old. Hey, he is rocking tummy time. I think we're probably gonna be crawling within the sixth month sometime. He's just really close. Like he's starting to get those knees under him. He's got really good arm strength. He's starting to backwards scoot everywhere. Like I'll put him in one spot and he'll be in a totally different spot in like a few minutes. So that's a big change. Do you want a toy? Do you want to play with Bluey? It's one of your favorites. Do you want to play with this one? Okay. Oh, careful. He started screaming and it's really funny. Like when he's joyful, he'll just be like, let out these little shrieks. And it's so funny. He's found his voice. What else has been going on? I feel like so much. He's babbling. He's like, it's almost like he's singing. Like he has a singing voice. I sing to him constantly. And he just does this little like cooey, like, ah. And it's like he's singing. I don't know. It's so cute. He loves bath time and showers, and he loves being outside And we've had a little bit of like a sleep regression again almost, but I think it might be actually teething. There we go. I think it might be teething. I think teeth are coming very soon, those first bottom ones. And today we had really wonderful naps. So I think this month we've been dropping a nap and also starting to head into teething. So that has been affecting the way he wants to sleep and nap specifically. He's still a trooper at night. He just is a great sleeper at nighttime. We get wicked sleeps. Actually, it's kind of hard because he sleeps in so late, so I really can't do anything in the mornings because he's still sleeping at like 9:30 in the morning. So that's been a little funny. I didn't really expect that, but I'm not gonna try and wake him up earlier and mess up his sleep schedule. That's where he wants to sleep. We're a homeschool family, so the other kids sleep till then too, so it's totally fine. What else has been going on with you? He's, growing like crazy. He like stands up really well when we're like holding him. He wants to like stand and it makes his little legs all firm. We just switched him into his big boy like car seat. Not like a big boy car. He's still rare phrasing. Of course, I'm a really big car seat fanatic. But we switched him out of the bucket seat. He's too heavy to carry the bucket seat around. And so we have graduated him from the bucket seat up to the like full proper car seat. So we just did that last night. That's a big step. And that's the other big thing is the stranger danger thing has kind of started. Like he's starting to realize that he's starting to notice distance. If mom's in the bathroom and he's sitting in the bouncer or something, he's like, oh, you're away from me right now, and he doesn't like it. Or somebody else is holding me and mom's over there, and he like puts two and two together and he's like, don't like it. If he hasn't seen somebody for even like a few days, like if we're not regularly seeing your face, he's like, I don't know. And he's very, very happy when he's in my arms, meeting new people and talking to people. But the minute anybody else tries to hold him, he's like, I'm not doing that. No, thank you. Which is fine and very normal for this stage. So that has been just a new development. So today I made sure I put the teething necklace back on, which is Baltic Amber, and we've been chilling out. It's a rainy day, so we've actually been just spending this day catching up, and it's been so nice. Yeah, those are some of the main... Oh, are we sad about stuff? Can I help you with something? Those are some of the main things happening with this little guy. He's still like a super nurser. He just wants to drink milk all the time. He sleeps like a rock. Hey, once he wants to go to sleep, that's the thing. We've been in this weird sleep thing where sometimes he's just been up. He usually goes to sleep around 7, and sometimes he's not going to sleep until like 10 or so. I think we're kind of leaving that, so that's nice for mom. But yeah, we're just flowing with it. Hey, are we just flowing with it? Yeah. Yeah. He did have a mild reaction to eggs. Not like an allergic reaction, but some babies egg yolk, like I don't feed him eggs, just egg yolk. It's one of the first foods of traditional nourishing eating, like Weston A. Price base and stuff. And sometimes egg yolk is so rich that some babies just aren't quite ready for it, and so they might vomit after, and then if you just like lay off of them for a little while and reintroduce them later, usually it's fine. Once you've done that like once or twice, you can kind of tell if that's going to be an egg allergy or not. So I think he did have a reaction to the eggs, and then so now we're in our period of laying off. Are you going to take a poop during this video? We're just in our period of laying off of them, and yeah, he's had no other reactions to anything else, just the egg yolk. So we'll see. We'll try those again once we're like fully into the 6th month, and we will reevaluate that. His eczema is clearing up, but it's still just lingering a little bit. It's completely cleared off of his body now, which is great. It's just the same spot that it's been since about month 1 on his face. But it clears up like as soon as I put the cream on it that I made, then it like mostly goes away until the night when it gets like dry or whatever. So weather can kind of affect it, but yeah, he's doing great. Aren't you doing great for your 5th month? How is he about to be 6 months old? Half a year. I cannot believe it. It's special because he was born on the winter solstice. And so his 6-month half birthday is on the summer solstice, which is really special in our family because like we follow the wheel of the year and the seasons. So it's really, that's really special. So we're going to have a little celebration because we always celebrate the solstice anyway. But now we get to celebrate something extra special. It is you. Thank you for the drool. We've been spitting and blowing lots of raspberries too, so that's fun. See what I mean about the whole stand? Like he wants to stand and just stay there. Hi, buddy.
Can I play with friends?
Yeah.
Yay.
So anyway, I think that's all I have to tell you about him. He loves storybooks and his toys, right? You love toys. His favorite toys are like the kitchen stuff. He's definitely taking a poop during this video. You're totally taking poop. Of course you are, hey? Okay, we'll just hang out with you. You do your thing, man. He's starting to get a little bit more hair too, I've noticed. His hair's starting to slowly grow in. He's so blonde that he looks bald. Poor kid. Looks like he has no eyebrows. Oh, are you just gonna grunt? Yeah, okay. Yeah, loves people. He did really great. I had to go to the dentist yesterday, and he did really great while I was in there for a long time. He just hung out with Dad. Oh, bless you. And you had a good dad nap, hey? And that was good. He just loves experiencing life. He likes to go outside and touch the grass and look at flowers, and he's learning to sniff flowers, and it's hilarious. And he likes to look at trees and animals, and he loves dogs. And he met his first cat this month, and that was very exciting, wasn't it? When he went to your friend's house. He has lots of baby friends, and he goes and visits them and has play dates. He's got a good little social life, hey? You too. But yeah, there's nothing really to report besides like just awesome, fun milestones. I can't believe he's going to be half a year. Where does the time go? Where does it go, hey? I don't know. As for me, postpartum, I'm doing really well. The only really update I have to say was that I got my cycle back, which was somewhat expected, a little earlier than I'm used to. With both my other kids, my cycle came back at 6 months, almost on the dot, and this was like just after 5 months. So that has been interesting, but fine. Like it was almost like a reaffirming of confidence, if that's a thing, about how I healed my hormones and like just how well that worked. And that I'm still doing well with that, and that I'm really like physically healthy. Oh, excuse you. It just pooped. I'm trying to find something. Where's my burp cloths? Sir, let's get you cleaned up. Can't be puking on the internet. Are you okay? Do you want me to help you? There. Can I assist you? Okay. Can we just sit down and chill out a little bit? Of course, while I'm filming that happens. Such is life with babies. I'm gonna keep that in because that is hilarious. That is hilarious. You can play with this end. There's a tag. Ooh, tags. Fascinating. Okay. Yeah, that was a little surprising that I got it back that early, but pretty within the normal range for me, I would say. I was expecting it back at 6 months. Sorry. So to get it back at 5 was like, oh, okay. I was just surprised, but it was no big deal. And I feel really good. Like hormones feel regulated. I didn't feel out of whack. I didn't feel like PMS-y. So yeah, that's been really good, and I think that's all I really have to report postpartum. I'm just trying to eat really, really healthy and follow my brewer's diet still. That's been a bit of a challenge for me just because I'm so much busier that it's just harder to eat right, but it's something I'm really trying to focus on. Especially now, I've noticed in the last like probably week and a half, I'd just gotten lazy. And so in the past like 2 days, I've just been like, okay, really focus on that, really make sure you're nourishing your body, because if we want a fourth baby, then I need to make sure I'm coming from a really non-depleted source. Sorry, I'm like, every time the wind blows, I'm like, because we're under tornado watch right now. We're fine. Like, it happens. We'll get more things will be notified, and it doesn't look too bad out there. It's just the storm is favorable for tornadoes, I guess, developments. We live in a prairie town, so it's not uncommon to be under tornado watch here. Anyway, yeah, I'm just really trying to focus on my nutrition so that in the event that I were to get pregnant while I'm still nursing him, since I nursed for a few years, I just want to make sure that my health is good and robust, and that everybody is super healthy and well taken care of and nourished, right? So anyway, you guys, that's all I've got for you today. I need to go make dinner. I hope this was interesting or entertaining if you have a baby that is around the same age or maybe just about to turn this age. Some things that you could maybe expect. Every baby is so different. My babies have always been on the earlier end. Like saying mama at 5 months is not super common, so just make sure, I just want to put a disclaimer, like don't compare to other babies on the internet or your friends' babies or anything, because there's a really big reason there's like such an array of normal. They had to get that 50% average from the high end and the low end, and all of that is normal, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind when you're watching videos like this, not only mine but anybody's, that every baby develops at their own pace, every mom develops at her own pace, and it's all within the lines of normal. Like my daughter didn't start eating solids really until she was almost 10 months old. Like she was like, I don't really care about anything. You know, there's just all sorts of, like, it's not super common for your 5-month-old to be 20 pounds. He's just a large lad, you know. So anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, beautiful week. If you have a baby around the same age and you're watching these to try just kind of like find some similarities or something, feel free to comment down below and let me know what your baby is doing, because I find that really fun. But until then, until next time, we will see you. I hope you take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 He's like, why are we waving at this? Why, you're crazy, Mom. You're crazy.